Hello everybody, my name is Pixie People. Um, I don't know, I'm bad with intros, let's just get right into it. Well, yeah, last day's video was a bit convoluted because I don't really know the super timeline, but I think today's episode's gonna be about Goku Black. But now, let's get right into it. So, we start, the what if? Yamcha is still training with Beerus and Whis, while Goku and Vegeta are not just training by themselves. The only reason Goku and Yamcha is still there is because he's the only one who's actually able to buy stuff. Because Goku and Vegeta have to ask their wives, but Yamcha can just go buy stuff. Wondering how he can afford all this? He's a pro baseball player. He definitely could get a lot of food. He could definitely buy a lot of cuisines that are very good for in this culture. So he's able to basically. Eventually, Beerus asks if he wants to be the god of destruction. Yamcha severely says no because he would not be able to stomach the fact that he has to kill a lot of people. Beerus says, in due time, Yamcha. What does that mean? It means nothing. And Yamcha keeps training with Whis and Beerus. Beerus wants to teach him his god key, not Whis's. Because Whis's god key is more calm and collected, while Beerus's is more rage-inducing. Which, boosts your rage, and your rage gives you strength. So basically, Beerus asks if Yamcha wants to learn the Hakai, and since Yamcha never saw the Hakai, he wants to know what the Hakai is. And then Beerus uh, asks Whis to fetch him a dummy. Then Whis just makes a dummy out of the rock. Put Beerus puts his hand up and then disintegrates the thing. While Yamcha is a bit confused why he'd ask him to teach him this, since Vegeta has already declined my offer and he actually has a good reason to not be the god of destruction, you are my next candidate. Why me? Our powers are similar, and I just want someone who's like me in charge afterwards. Okay, Yamcha. Yes, sir. Let's get started. Then it's all Beerus training, no Whis training. That is until Goku and Vegeta show up again to talk about if they want to come have some food, well, have some cuisines from their home. Well, Beerus immediately says yes, with Yamcha being at a mountain, who just got flicked by Beerus. Beerus grabbed Yamcha before he left, though, with his tail, and then they left. Then they get there, and they're doing the whole training. Well, by training I mean eating cuisines. That is until a dark port. That is until a spaceship just flies straight out of a portal, slams into the ground, pops open a dude with blue hair, and Yamcha remembers this is Trunks. So does Vegeta, Goku, all of the Z participants go takes in Trunks, the past Trunks. Yamcha sees Trunks punch at Goku, which Goku responds with uh, you know, with a fight. But Trunks just says, "No, Goku, no." It's a lot of talking. Then Trunks explains that there is a person who looks exactly like Goku who attacked his timeline and killed Bulma, which Vegeta takes great angers with. That is until a dark portal shows up and it's Goku Black. Obviously, without the Rose form. So, Goku just flies up there with his and asks who he is until, he explains. He doesn't explain anything except just saying he's a divine being, which Goku is confused about because, he is Goku and he is not a divine being. And they immediately start fighting. Basically the exact same fight with Goku versus Goku Black, Super Saiyan. Super Saiyan Goku versus base Goku Black is exactly what happens, if you're wondering. That's the end. So then Beerus interjects with whole time travel. But Yamcha says a divine being is purposely taking away life, even though it's unnecessary to the balance of the world of that world. Which Beerus then sees in Yamcha's light, where a divine being is taking inaction, too much action against the population of mortals by, killing them. They did hear Goku Black say mortal and he'll extinguish you all. Let's Then Beerus just says, one time. One time. So, Yamcha, Beerus then says Yamcha must go on this adventure. So Yamcha, well, decides to go. Well, doesn't decide to, he just has to go, or Beerus would probably blow up the earth with rage. So Yamcha gets in, Trunks gets in, Vegeta gets in, Goku squeezes in. That is until Yamcha remembers he has a capsule and just puts Goku in it, which Goku didn't care, didn't contest. And then when they got there, he chucked Goku on the ground, and he got out of the capsule. That thing holded a car. I think it could hold Goku without killing him. So they get there, and Goku Black arrives. Does he have Rose in this encounter? I don't think he has Rose in this. Yeah, he doesn't have Rose in this encounter, right? I'll assume so. But he is, really strong. Yamcha. Yamcha just doesn't hesitate and hits him with the ultimate form. He doesn't want to use Beast his his godly beast. So he appears. Beerus, Beerus taught him to always take the situation very seriously, no matter how small the thing is. Yeah, Yamcha just beats the crap out of Goku Black. Till Vegeta wants to turn, goes Super Saiyan Blue immediately. For no apparent reason except for the fact he's mad. Then Yamcha will beat the crap out of Then Vegeta beats the crap out of Goku Black, but Goku Black finally gets eventually a power boost and gets Vegeta off him. He fights back as hard as possible until they retreat. Only they don't leave, but they retreat to but they do retreat into a. They take the time. They put the time machine into a capsule. Then runs. Yamcha. I'm kidding, but they they run away, hide into a building, and then come up with a plan. Until Goku just suggests they train more, because Vegeta. Uh, but Goku just suggests they go train, but Yamcha reminds Goku that they came here to kill Goku Black. Because if they try time traveling with Beerus's knowledge of us time traveling, he's probably gonna kill us. I'm ready to take that chance. Okay, Goku. Let's hope I can talk him out of killing us. So they all get into the time machine. Goku gets put in a capsule. The capsule they use to capture the thing. They go back in time. Luckily, Beerus has left the planet because he's not going to wait around for them to arrive back. So is Beast, if you're wondering. So they immediately hide the time machine by putting it into a capsule. And then they use the hyperbaric time chamber, and they all train for a bit. Which makes Goku a bit stronger, makes Vegeta also stronger. Yamcha's barely stronger, but and Trunks also trains with them, of course. And then they leave in the spirit of hyperbolic time chamber. So they decide to come to leave the timeline in the time chamber. Well, they go in there, then they get back in a totally different place than they were before in the Goku, where they usually spawn in Goku Black. So they exit. Yamcha putting down Goku, Goku coming back, immediately going Super Saiyan Blue, blowing a lot of energy out. So Goku Black shows up. This time he has Zamasu with him. Yeah, obviously I skipped over how they thought it was Zamasu. Beerus didn't want to know who it was. He just wanted them to be killed. By the way, this is the Zamasu who's that Goku visits and beats him in Super Saiyan. Right? They they fight, and then they have to realize that Zamasu is immortal, and Goku has severe power boost now, and that Zamasu can heal Goku Black, so they have to immediately kill one at the other. And that Zamasu keeps eating all of the attacks they keep trying to get with Goku Black. Until Yamcha has an idea, but he doesn't know if he could do it. He'd have to charge it up or something. He'd have to charge up a whole lot of ki before he could use that attack. It's a Kai, by the way. So he'd have to train it before he'd have to train to make it really quickly, the Yusakai. So so Yamcha asked if he could leave the time machine which makes Goku, Vegeta, and Trunks nod in agreement for him to leave. They can hold out here for a bit. Which, yeah, Yamcha just leaves into the time machine, exits the time machine, and then in the hyperbolic time chamber, and trains himself with the Hakai. Luckily, he has there's a lot of items that he can use. Eventually, um, Yamcha gets it, and he perfectly uses Hakai. Obviously, not to the strength of Beerus, but he can use it now to the almost the same effect as Beerus's. Since Beerus is an actual godly being, it definitely does a lot more damage. By a lot more damage, I mean if okay, let's say Beerus and Yamcha use Hakai on Goku. Goku's is much fat. Beerus's is much faster. Basically, he uses Hakai, you disintegrate quickly. Yamcha, he has to like hold you in place, like for a long time until you disappear. Well, and that's Yamcha. Well, that's Yamcha, I guess. That's Yamcha. Well, Yamcha comes back to Goku on the brink of death, Trunks' sword broken, and Yamcha proceeding to get his cheeks beaten in by Goku Black. So Yamcha has to freaking do it all by himself. Until he basically teleports, next to Goku and gives him a senzu bean. Yes, he exited the time chamber for 2 seconds, flew down, grabbed some beans, told Corrin it was important, and then left. Didn't have to really cover that part. He basically just gives everyone a senzu bean and smacks Goku Black off Vegeta and gives him a senzu bean, which powers them, which gives Goku basically everyone a Zenkai, the people that were healed a Zenkai boost, because they were all on the brink of death. Especially Trunks, his sword just broke and he has a shard in him. Was in him. You have to just pull it out before he gave him the bean. Yamcha. I'm kidding. Goku. Well, Yamcha then explains that his uh, his Akai will take a bit to use, but it will stop Zamasu, which will make Goku Black much easier. Until Goku Black and Yamcha, until Zamasu and Goku Black hear that he said Hakai, and then take no precautions, and then they fuse into Zamasu. Which, oh shit. So, they leave again, because, in a way, they're fighting Zamasu. Well, the person that leaves is actually Goku this time. He teleports to Tenkai's, immediately asks for the bells, grabs them immediately off of older Kai. Beerus is about to show up. Like, he's actually catching on to the fact that they keep leaving back in time and back to the future. They keep going back and back and back. He's not liking it. He was almost there before Goku left. He was able to get onto 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 let's say Korin, and then he like teleports there, grabs more sensu beans because Yamcha only took 3, but Goku brought 10, and then just Goku Black flies as fast as possible back into the time chamber as soon as Beerus appears. Like Beerus legit was 2 seconds off until he could see Goku entering the time chamber. Yamcha gets in. Goku immediately enters the time machine, punches it. They're being really stealthy right now, because if Beerus catches them doing it, he's gonna kill them. Especially since they keep hiding it. Yamcha. Well, we cut back to Yamcha, who's getting. He's doing fine. He's in his godly beast form. He's a godly beast. Trunks is getting furious with, Goku, Black, and Zamasu because he's just clapping up everyone. So what starts happening, Goku arrives, and instead of Alright, let me tell you. you Yamcha being so weak while Vegeta is way closer to Goku and is way more healthier than him, suggests that uh suggests that Goku fused with Vegeta, which Vegeta tries to argue with, but then Yamcha then reminds him that half of that fusion killed his future wife, so Goku just immediately takes the Potara, puts it on his ear, Goku puts it immediately afterwards, and then Vegito comes into this timeline of events. Vegito, well, basically Vegito versus Zamasu happens. Then, uh, Zamasu then demorphs from like a mortal being to an immortal being. There, that is until Vegito defuses as soon as he was about to kill Zamasu. As until that is until Yamcha shows up, actually grabs Zamasu. I've totally forgot that I've skipped the first tournament of power. I totally forgot about that. Uh, let's just say, uh, they brought Frieza just because Yamcha was with God. Okay, no. I have an excuse. Yamcha kept training with Beerus and Whis, and the one time he took a break is when Champa appeared, decided to take the challenge, but Beerus purposely made Yamcha miss it because Yamcha's learning the Hakai, and that's kind of a disadvantage for his brother. And he wants a fair challenge. Then that's it. My whole excuse. So Goku still has the Senno button, if you're wondering. Forgot to mention that. They fighting. They scrapping. That is until Yamcha. Yamcha. Go out, show Yamcha Goku. Yamcha Goku. I don't know what to say. Okay, so Yamcha is able to, after Zamasu is freaking out and is in a lot of pain, because this Vegeta is in more better shape and slightly stronger. Then Yamcha freaking grapples Zamasu, grabs him by the face, and says, "Hakai!" Which then boosts all of Yamcha's power into this Hakai. Yamcha does it, which basically is disintegrating Zamasu, which is freaking him out. That is until Zamasu's not going out without a fight. Then throws a key. And throws a key blast at Mai, which, yeah, bad decision. Yeah, Trunks gets mad, goes into his Super Saiyan Rage, which is a stupid transformation. It's alright, it's true. Then he gets the Spirit Sword, the actual Spirit Sword. He picks up the sword, the broken sword, makes it into Spirit. It's like the Spirit Bomb. Yeah, you know, it's like the Spirit Bomb. So, yeah, he grabs onto Zamasu, who is being Hakkai'd in the process. So, you know, Yamcha jumps off for a sec after Yamazu has been definitely severely debuffed, and then just gets killed. Zamasu is killed, then all the Zamasu show up. Then Goku presses the Senno button, Senno shows up, tells him that Goku says, "Could you kill everyone? Could you erase this timeline? Could you help us?" I think that's what he said. He said, "Okay." Then Goku, Vegeta. Oh yeah, they were already in the time machine when this was happening. Let's say they were still in the time machine. This time Yamcha took the L and went in. Decided to go into the capsule so Goku could talk to Zeno. So yeah, Sanmu just erases the timeline, which severely hurts. Uh, which just completely destroys Trunks and Mai. Yes, Mai is still alive. Yes, she's able to squeeze between Goku, Vegeta, and Trunks. Good job, Yamcha. Well, good job, guys. You erased the Trunks timeline. And Yamcha, Goku, Trunks. Actually, okay, yeah, Yamcha, Goku, Vegeta, and Trunks exit the time chamber, with Trunks and Mai deciding to stay in this timeline. They fly off, just saying that they'll be in touch. Basically, they just become farmers and decide to just chill out on Earth. Beerus just decides to shrug it off. The fact they get time travel almost like 4 times. He'll shrug it off for now. I'm kidding. He'll do it forever. He doesn't care. I know he's a bad god of destruction. Sleeps through almost a millennia, kills almost a couple, and that's it. He doesn't give his population some advice. Doesn't help them at all. Doesn't do shit. Just stand there and kill people, then go to sleep, then eat food. If he doesn't like the food, you're dead. Terrible god of destruction, in my opinion. Well, that's the end of this part. Dang, this part's gonna be freaking long, especially since I'm gonna dive into the manga up to the granola arc. Like, after granola. Not after granola. Like, we stop at granola. Actually, no. I take that back, I take that back. We stop at Moro. Okay, see y'all. Bye. Have a good day. Love you.